How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. Today we are going to be focusing on the transmission, and I'm going to be letting you guys know whether or not I think it's worth it to buy transmission for your car. So I'm going to go over to the airport runway to perform some tests before we upgrade the transmission, and then from there I'm going to buy the transmission and perform the same test, and we'll figure out the time difference and the speed difference, and I will let you guys know whether or not I think it's worth it to buy transmission for your car. So I will see you guys once I'm lined up on the runway. Alright, so I'm just getting lined up here, and I'm actually going to floor it the whole way from this side of the runway all the way over to the other side of the runway. And then I will get a time, and then later in the video I will use that time to determine my speed. And I will conduct both of these tests before and after I buy an upgraded transmission. But for now I'm just going to get the time, and then we will turn it into speed later. I'm going to floor it even past this white stripe over here, and that's where I'm actually going to stop my stopwatch. And I was flooring it the whole way, even past the white stripe. And I'm actually going to drive back over to the white stripe just to show you guys exactly where I stopped my stopwatch. And I'm going to round to the nearest second instead of rounding to the millisecond. And I stopped it as soon as the front tire hit the crack to this mark right here, which is actually right in the middle of this stripe. But now I'm going to work my way over back to Los Santos Customs, and I will see you guys once I get over there. I'm just pulling up to Los Santos Customs right now, and if I just pull in here, I will have to repair it because I did do some damage on the way over here, but hopefully not too much. So let me hit repair here, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to transmission. There are 4 different types of transmissions. Stock transmissions are what the car comes with. Street transmission are $29,500, and you have to win 8 races and be level 20. A sports transmission is $32,500. You have to win 24 races and be level 24. The race transmission is $40,000. You have to win 36 races and be rank 70. And that is the one I'm going to purchase today to perform some tests on. So this is the race transmission. So I'm going to line myself back up at the runway, and I will see you guys once I get there. So now I'm going to do the same trial, and then I will get this time, and then I will convert those times into speed, and we will get an average speed, and we will determine the difference between the regular transmission to the now current race transmission. Instead of ranking the transmission on a 1 out of 10 scale, I'm actually going to be ranking it based on the times. And if it's a major speed difference, then I would recommend buying it. But let me get the time here and start figuring out the speeds. In order to figure out the speeds, I need a distance. And the distance I'm going to get is the distance from the starting point to the ending point. And in order to get that, I'm actually going to set a waypoint at the starting point, and then I'm going to go to the other side. And then from there, it will tell me how far I am away from my waypoint, which should be a pretty straight line. And then that should be an accurate distance of the distance I traveled during my trials. Alright, so it looks like it's about 2/3 of a mile. I'm going to be using 2/3 of a mile for both trials because it's pretty close to that. And that way it's easier to convert my speed into miles per hour, and I will also convert it into kilometers per hour. So the stock transmission, we had 20 seconds on the timer, which comes out to be 118.8 miles per hour, which is also known as 191.2 kilometers per hour. The race transmission took about 19 seconds, which is a speed of 125.1 miles per hour, and that is 201.33 kilometers per hour. So the speed really isn't that much different, so I don't know if I should spend $40,000 on it, but I think it might be worth it to upgrade it a little bit, but I wouldn't upgrade it all the way. That said, I don't think it's worth it to buy transmission for your car, because there is a microscopic difference between the 2 transmission times. But if you drive your car large distances a lot, I would recommend buying it. But maybe don't upgrade it all the way, because I don't know if it was really worth $40,000 for about 7 miles per hour difference. But unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today's video. Be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button and set post notifications to all, because there are new how-to GTA videos coming out every day, as well as MGSR server videos twice a week. You can also follow me on my Instagram at MGSR Gaming. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow for our next GTA how-to video, as well as an MGSR server video. Click on the top left to watch a video that YouTube recommends for you, and click on the right to subscribe.